Welcome back everyone, and in this video I'm going to tell you all the secret codes of all of my games. Lots of people do ask me this quite often, or if you're having any problems, you think some of the games are a little bit more difficult, then you're going to want some of these codes. If not, you'll probably want to skip this video if you don't want to make the games a little bit more easier, because it may be a little bit, it may be a lot. It all depends on how good you are at the games, right? And in case anyone is wondering, also you can get all of my games on my website, retrovideogames.store. If you want special bundle packs, just email me. And if you want special projects to be done, in other words, a specific thing that you want changed in any of my games, I can alter them all for you, customize any one of them, and create even a game that you may want recreated for yourself. Just email me at r3games1985@gmail.com. All right, in no specific order, I'm just going to start with Haunted Castle. So in Haunted Castle, there was a code, sort of, that you could do in the arcade. If you put multiple quarters in, and if you kept pushing the player 1 button on the arcade, it would expand your life meter. But if you died, you only have one man. If you died, you had to start the whole game from the beginning. So my code is kind of like a play off of that. So if you are on the wedding screen, so in other words, the wedding cutscene, if you hold down H on the keyboard, because all my codes will always be on the keyboard because some people don't have a controller, whatever, it's just easier. Just know that all the codes are on the keyboard. Hold down H and push C. You will get double the life throughout the entire game. It doesn't affect your men like it did in the original arcade, so it doesn't give you like one man and you're dead and you got to start the whole game over again. No, I thought that was dumb anyway. So you just get double your life bar. So their life bar is twice as big. It's like there's two lines there. So when you get hit, you can see the bar go down to a different color. And then when that bar goes all the way to 0, you have a different colored bar. I believe it's red and yellow. And so it just gives you a little bit more advantage of the game. But I thought it was cool. It was a little play off of the arcade, and I like it. The next one is Contra Force, and of course it's Contra, so you probably already know what the code is going to be. It is the legendary up, up, down, down, left, right, BA on your keyboard, and that will basically give you 99 ammunition. I didn't really know what else to put. You can't put like a 30-man code or something like the original, because in Contra Force you don't have any men. You have 4 guys, and then when they all die, you have to start the game over. You don't have any extra lives. So I couldn't think much of what to do with the code other than just give you 99 bullets for your characters at all times, even when you grab, I think, the ammunition. When you grab the ammunition reload thing in the game, item in the game, it will also put it to 99. So basically you can use a lot of your sub weapons, which are technically probably better than your regular weapons. It all depends. It's a preference thing, but at least it gives you a chance to just, you know, blow off as many of your sub weapons, your bazookas, your grenade launchers, whatever, throughout the entire stage, and not really worry about ammo that much. So speaking of ammo, the next one is Ninja Gaiden, and in that one, all you got to do is on the title screen, you just hold down N and then push G. If you'll notice that if you want to try and figure out codes maybe for games that I come out with in the future, you'll notice that they're mostly just acronyms of either the names of the characters or of the actual name of the game itself. So if you hold down N for Ninja and you push G on the keyboard, then you get Ninja Gaiden. And that will give you infinite ammo for your weapons. It doesn't give you infinite ammo for your ninja magic, though. That will still take ammunition off of you. But it gives you infinite ammo, so you can toss ninja stars and flaming scrolls and whatever other weapons there are in the game to your heart's content and not even worry about it. Next, this is a new one I added, okay? This is Faxanadu. Now, there was a trick in the original Faxanadu that if you manage to buy certain items that put your, you would get some gold, and then I think it was from the king, and if you bought enough items that would actually put your money to exactly 0, you could go back to the king, and it was kind of like a glitch. It would just register the code as you having 0 gold, and he would give you more gold again to buy more items again. So that I took out of the original. There's a little Easter egg in my original Faxanadu that when you talk to the king again, he says, I won't give you any money after you spend it all, right? So what I thought was I'll just put a simple code at the beginning of the title screen. All you got to do is hold down G and then push M on the keyboard, and then your character will start with 2,000 gold. And it's just, I don't know, I couldn't think of much else because I didn't want to ruin the game too much by giving you like infinite magic power or something like that. I would rather that be some kind of item or something that you got into the game. So there's also a little other secret at the beginning to get extra gold that a lot of people may not realize. There are actual secret walls that you can destroy in my version of Faxanadu that was not in the original game before. And there is a smoky man on the bridge, and he's looking for like a specific tobacco. If you go into one of the item stores and you hit the wall over to the left, you will get that secret tobacco, and if you give it to him, he'll give you extra money as well. So I had that in the game way at the beginning, but it was a little bit too cryptic for a lot of people to figure out, and so I'm basically just telling you now, and I just told you the code to get 2,000 gold at the beginning of the game. Now for the last one, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. This has the most codes of any of the game that I have created, and they were actually revealed. Some of them were revealed when you ended the game. That was kind of like a bonus for ending the game. So every single time you ended it, it would show you a different code at the beginning. So the main one is, it's the initials. So it's an acronym, initials of all of the extra characters' name. So if you hold down A and you push S, or you hold down A and S, and then you push G, and that's an acronym for Alucard, Sypha, and Grant. You will have access to all the characters. You'll see it on the church screen. This is where you do all the codes, is on the church screen of this game. And you'll see them all of a sudden appear in the background. That's how you knew that you did the code right. And so you can start the game now with all of the characters. You don't have to get them throughout the game. The next one is an acronym for Dracula's Curse. Just hold down D and push C. Again, these are all done on a church screen, and you will automatically start off with 9 lives. Very, very simple one. Next is to get the Flame Whip. Now, you would think that it would be, hold down F and, push W. That'd be a really good guess, but it's actually just the initials of Trevor Belmont. Hold down T and push B, and you have access to the Flame Whip. You'll see this cool flame effect go off to know that you did the code correctly, and now you can do the whole entire game with Trevor Belmont, who actually has the Flame Whip, which is technically more stronger than his regular whip. It makes a cool Flame Whip sound, and I had like a bazillion Castlevania fans saying that the Flame Whip has to be added to the game in some way, or else, they would just be all pissed off at me. So there it is. Now, the last one was actually recommended to me from a fan, and he wanted it. I thought it was pretty cool, and so I added it to the whole game, not just a custom version that he wanted made. And it is T, hold down T, and push H on the keyboard. That stands for Trevor's Hearts. And you'll see this cool little heart necklace pop up on the screen, letting you know that you did the code correctly, and that will give you infinite hearts throughout the game. So now you can use as much weaponry as you want for all of the characters. You can use Sypha's magic as much as you want. You can use Grant's throwing knives. I think you can transform into the bat infinitely now with Alucard. Basically, you have infinite hearts in the game, and he wanted it, and I liked it. I thought it was cool. I didn't think it completely broke the game. It's still fun. You get a chance to, use as much of the sub weapons as much as you want without even having to worry about it. I think it's really cool. And that's it. So this video is basically made so that anybody who emails me again about the codes, I'm just gonna give them a link to this video straight up, and then I'll be like, here you go, and then I don't have to explain it, because even sometimes I can't even remember all of the codes myself, so I gotta go into the program, I gotta look at where they are, etc., etc. This way it just makes life a lot easier for me and for everyone else. So I hope you enjoyed the games. I'm going to get back to work on my newest project, Metal Gear Classic, which is, oh my god, turning out so good. You have no idea. You have no idea how this game is turning out. So good. Absolutely destroys the original Metal Gear for NES in every single conceivable way. I'm very excited about it. It's just, the engine's perfect. I've just got content. So thanks a lot, guys, for your support. If you have anything that you want to mention to me whatsoever, type it in the comments down below. I've already told you where to go. That's retrovideogames.store. I've told you my email if you want anything custom done whatsoever. That is R3Games at R3Games 1985, because 1985 was one of the best years of all time, at gmail.com. And I'll see you guys next time.